Hello YouTube, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here. This what if is another Goku is born something what if, which means a lot of alterations to his time on planet Vegeta. Honestly, I had planned to do this later, but Daima has forced my hand into moving this what if up. How do you think Kakarot being born as a Super Saiyan 4 will affect things? Find out now. Planet Vegeta is all abuzz about a newly born mutant Saiyan, despite attempts to keep the news on the down low. The Saiyan not only is covered with fur, but the baby also has a power level of 1000. It isn't long before King Vegeta grows furious about the baby and decides to take care of the mutant the same way as he has done in the past, with him sending the baby to a planet deemed worthless, and thus Kakarot is sent to planet Earth. King Vegeta spun a tale of Saiyan purists killing the mutant to pacify Bardock and Guinea, with both pretending to buy it. Bardock is stealthily able to find out the info about where Kakarot was sent. Time passes with Bardock pretending to be docile, waiting for a chance to retrieve Kakarot, until things took a turn for the worse. During one mission, Bardock is cursed with the ability to see the future, and learns of the destruction of planet Vegeta at the hands of Frieza. Bardock steals a small spaceship and lures Guinea to it, before knocking her out and putting her on the ship. After setting the ship to shortly take off and head to Earth, Bardock prepares to face his fate, hoping to cause enough of a distraction for Guinea to slip away. Bardock heads right for Frieza's ship. Fighting through the hordes of soldiers, Bardock continues to demand Frieza face him until Frieza finally shows his face. Bardock launches an attack, but it is absorbed by Frieza's Death Ball before Frieza throws the Death Ball, which destroys planet Vegeta. As Guinea wakes up strapped in the ship, she immediately notices a recorded message and has the message play. Bardock explains the visions of the future he had been seeing, telling Guinea about the destruction of planet Vegeta, and he made a plan so that Kakarot could at least have one parent. Guinea breaks down crying at the loss of her husband, home, friends, and even her very planet. Now that the events of planet Vegeta have been explained, it's time to change gears and rewind to when Kakarot lands on Earth. Kakarot's space pod lands on Earth, where it is found by Grandpa Gohan. Gohan tries to help the strange boy out of the space pod, until Kakarot knocks Gohan a large distance away. After barely surviving his encounter with the small boy, Gohan maintains his distance and leaves food for Kakarot without getting too close, until during one time Kakarot approaches Gohan. Gohan is cautious, but invites the monkey boy to come live with him, which Kakarot accepts. Kakarot slowly opens up to Gohan, with Gohan soon teaching Kakarot how to talk. After learning enough to say his name, Kakarot tells Gohan what his name is. Gohan continues to teach Kakarot, from talking to hunting. It isn't long until a spaceship lands near Gohan's house, with Guinea disembarking. Guinea is quick to try and hug Kakarot, but Kakarot jumps back, with Guinea trying to explain that she is his mother. Kakarot is still unsure, but Gohan invites Guinea to live with them. Guinea slowly gets Kakarot to accept that she is his mother, with her helping Kakarot learn to better control his power, as well as how to fly. Time passes until Grandpa Gohan has another visitor, this time a young woman. Bulma explains she's trying to collect the Dragon Balls and asks for their Dragon Ball. Guinea thinks it would be good for Kakarot to go on a trip like this and states that they will give up the Dragon Ball if her and Kakarot come on the trip as well. The three begin their search for the other Dragon Balls. Guinea and Kakarot are surprised by the capsule technology as Bulma brings out a bike, with Bulma soon being surprised that both Kakarot and Gine can fly. The group continue until sunset when Bulma brings out a capsule home, with Gine excited at a chance to give Kakarot an actual bath. In the morning, Kakarot finds a turtle and wants to help, with the group soon bringing the turtle back to the ocean. Turtle brings back Roshi, with Roshi giving Kakarot the flying Nimbus, with Gine and Kakarot both being able to ride it. Then, Bulma is able to convince Roshi to give them the Dragon Ball as well. The group continue the search and stop Oolong from terrorizing a town, with them collecting another Dragon Ball. Bulma does still lose her capsules, and continues to complain while traveling through the desert until Bulma passes out. Gine is checking on Bulma, while Kakarot and Oolong are attacked by Yamcha, with Yamcha's attacks not phasing Kakarot, but fighting back makes Kakarot even more hungry than he was. Bulma wakes up, with Gine and Bulma checking what's all the commotion about, which causes Yamcha to freeze before running away. Oolong finally uses his emergency capsule, which is a house wagon. Yamcha spies on the group, with him learning shortly about the Dragon Balls, but decides to wait, watching for a moment to steal the Dragon Balls from them. It isn't long until they arrive at Fry Pan Mountain, with the fires being too much for Kakarot or Gine to get to the castle. The Ox King soon approaches, but after seeing the Nimbus begins asking questions. After talking, Kakarot agrees to find Chi-Chi, then get Master Roshi's help. Kakarot quickly finds Chi-Chi and takes a little bit of time searching for Roshi's island. Master Roshi is surprised when Kakarot and Chi-Chi fly in, and they are quickly able to get Roshi's help in putting out the fires on Fry Pan Mountain. After returning to Fry Pan Mountain, Master Roshi powers up and uses a Kamehameha to put out the fires, but also destroys the castle and mountain as well. Bulma finds the Dragon Ball thanks to the Dragon Radar, while Kakarot attempts a Kamehameha and accidentally obliterates the house wagon. Master Roshi talks about wanting to help Kakarot with training once they are done with their quest, which Gine says she would welcome any additional help in teaching Kakarot how to control his power. The Ox-King gives them a capsule car, while Gine is skeptical of how good a wife Chi-Chi would be for her son. This is where I'll end the part for now. How will Kakarot's Super Saiyan 4 power, as well as Gine's presence, affect the Pilaf arc? Find out next time on What If Kakarot Was Born a Super Saiyan 4? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you get notifications when I release my new videos. And if you're interested, join my Discord as well. As always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.